So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with
Oakrest. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jacob. Chris.
Michael.
and we're answering some questions today about the upcoming album, Summer Sun. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to the announcement so far?
Thank you. I mean, so far, I think the response has been really good. We've been watching the numbers go up, the engagement. Kind of like it feels like a first for us, to be honest, because I think we kind of just turned it up with this first full-length record, obviously, rather than our previous EPs. But I think it's been pretty good building up so far.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Sorry?
Is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Yeah, I mean, more so in the image, like the whole theme of the relationship. The whole theme of the record was about relationships. And then obviously, I think I forget what it was that decided us to make us go with like the 50s route, but we themed like the Olivia music video and the 50s theme, and we themed like the artwork based off like a 50s looking couple. Same thing with the singles with like Shed My Skin, Love for One Day. So it kind of just tied all around. And then I think the Summer Sun, like name of the record, kind of just came up because we're like, like it's a summer record. You have a good time in the summertime.
Well, we were having a debate though too, because like we didn't know if we wanted to do a self-titled or choose a lyric from one of the songs on the record to be, the title of the record. And we're kind of going back and forth. And we wanted something short and sweet. And then Saba was like, oh, Summer Sun. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be, kind of short and catchy and kind of go with the overall theme of the imagery, the illustrations, all that. So
Hell yeah. And I'm glad that you guys are like dropping your summer record in the summer, because apparently these bands love to do it in the winter.
Exactly.
Yeah, or like October, and it's like, well,
oh, it's a fall record. No,
yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about your writing process for this album?
Yes, you all looking at me.
Well, no.
Well, like that is where it started though, because like start of 2020, because that's when the writing story started.
COVID, yeah.
We were planning for like a big year. Like we just put out our EP and Drive. We were ready to tour the whole year, and then COVID hit. So I think I had like some ideas written down or recorded, and then the time off in COVID, allowed like me to sit down in front of the amp, write a few songs. And then COVID kept going on, and that was really it. Like a lot of the times I would just get off work, go downstairs, wait and like sit in front of my amp until I wrote something I liked. And then, we wrote about 20 songs, ended up with 10 that made it to the record. And
it was kind of funny though too, because we'd like FaceTime and go back and forth from each other's houses and kind of like discuss like some minor lyric ideas.
Yeah.
He would have like, like a certain lyric. He's like, oh, how does this sound? Like, oh, we could try this instead. Or we're like, I like what you wrote. And it's kind of difficult writing songs over FaceTime. So whoever had the idea for the song, you just let them kind of take that over, because, when you're not together, it's hard to do things, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
So you guys kind of went like, so did you guys have like a more collaborative writing process pre-pandemic and then kind of lost that because of how hard it was to write over FaceTime?
Yeah, I'd say, because like I just wrote like, the melodies or like the bass of the song. And then I'd be like, hey guys, like I record it, and I'd be like, what do you guys think? They'd be like, oh, that's cool. And then we do the demos and bring it to the studio, and the rest is history.
Okay.
Gotcha. So what song off this album took the longest to write, and which one is each of your own personal favorites?
It's the one we rewrote, technically, right?
What?
Like technically the one that got rewritten in a sense in studio from how it sounded in the beginning in a demo.
Oh, Let's Go. Yeah. I was like, what song are you talking about? I was like, but I mean, like I'm trying to think, like for me personally, like doesn't really take me that long to like pump out like easy lyrics and like an easy song. Like I wrote Olivia, I think in like a week. A week or shorter. I don't know. I think it was just the weekends is when I solidified my time to write it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say like about 4 or 5 days on Olivia. I'm trying to think of like the song though that I took like me the longest to like write lyrics to. I feel like it was potentially Summer Sun or Let's Go, I'd say. Probably took the longest to write.
Yeah, because that one had a different like chorus before. No, like there was like or the chorus had to be rewritten in studio, because whatever we brought, they're like, yeah, that sounds good, but like we need to make it more of a catchy song. So I think like the chorus got rewritten completely in the studio. I think.
Yeah, we took one song to the studio and we just like completely did a 180.
And personal favorites.
Favorites for me is Olivia. Like hands down, that's my baby. Like I am pumping so much I have like money wise, energy wise, emotional wise into it, so it can be our biggest song yet.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. Like, yeah, I'm gonna agree, Olivia, but I don't know. I think when Let's Go gets like, released, we start playing that one. That's gonna be my favorite one. It just goes so hard.
Mhm.
It's a mood change. It's a mood change.
It's a different song because I think that one's a lot of like it's kind of different in the playing process because that one relies on a lot of like backing tracks and a lot more technical aspects when performing it live. And once that all comes together, I feel like it's gonna be powerful when we play that.
If we ever play it live. If we ever.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a jump in the air.
Yeah, for me, I love all the songs. They're all great. So you guys can say the same one.
Pick one.
But if I
Yeah,
have to
come on.
pick one, when I get to my point, it's gotta be Summer Sun. The energy behind it with the drumming is just so much fun to play. So that's like my personal preference.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really awesome to play.
I joined the band a bit later, so like way later. I joined up in January, so wasn't part of any of the songwriting process, but I do enjoy playing Shed My Skin the most.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not that's kind of an old school pop punk kind of vibe to it, and yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
So how'd the track list for the album come about? Did you guys write the opener be the opener, closer be the closer? Did you shuffle around, see what fits? What was that process like?
What about that thing Mackenzie was talking about?
Yeah, so it kind of just happened. Like I just, I just wrote a bunch of the songs, and like we had a whiteboard, all the song names were on my phone. And then I was like, I did my homework too when I was writing. I listened to full lengths because we'd never written one. So I listened to like, the first song is always like the most powerful. Like it has like the most standoutness. And then, it drives up, and then there's a fall. That's usually where the sad song and the mood changes, and then it rises right back up. So I did that because I'm like, I reordered like all of them, and I'm like, okay, that's a good order. It builds up, it falls, and then it builds back up. But our bassist Mackenzie, he brought up a good point, which is something I didn't even mean to do on purpose. But the title, like the tracks, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like the track listings take you what is like basically a relationship. It starts off with Olivia being a crush, nothing serious, where it's that awkward phase where you don't know when it's going to turn into something. And then love for one day, again, where you don't know if it's love or lust. And then when one door closes, like it's starting to go into something, when maybe a previous relationship ended, another one opened, and then it's something you do, you're dating, it's great, they're doing great things for you. And then it's like, bam, take it slow, depression. Like a whole character. but then, it starts to build up with Let's Go. It means about like maybe getting back together with them or fixing your problems. And then what's next? Then Summer Sun, it starts to build up again. You guys are doing good. And then final words, you fight, shed my skin, relationship's over. And then it comes back full circle if you just put the album on repeat.
I like how you were putting it up in a positive note, and then
there's like bam, depression.
Damn, depression.
But like, so that song is it's every song's about a relationship, but like that song's about a relationship with yourself. And like when you go through hard times and like you take it slow and you fight through it. But didn't mean it like that. All right, relationship sucks, but then it gets better.
I love how it just kind of like accidentally became a concept album just by like you being like, well, we have to make it this way so that it flows this way. That's super sick.
Yeah, like I like the whole theme was relationships, so it just like you said, they kind of just worked, and I just built it off of the vibes and like the characteristics of the songs. Like that. And then Mackenzie said that, I'm like, holy shit.
You're right.
That is sick. I didn't even mean to do that.
That's awesome.
I also love that you like studied full lengths and basically broke everything down into a formula. That's insane.
I was a nerd with this. I'm like, hey, this is like it. This is like we discussed this before we even like started writing or recording. We're like, hey, this is like our Hail Mary. It's like this is all or nothing. We're turning up the volume. Like the world is going to know who Oakrest is. So that's that was the whole pre-thought and the pre-process. And then like I said, I studied, I listened to full lengths, and I listened for everything. And I think we hit on the head there.
I think you did a good job.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So would you be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you were creating this record?
Oh gosh.
Well, I just got into my first serious relationship. So it kind of actually like went through the process of that. It started off, you crush,
What album doesn't come from a relationship?
Yeah, it's like
Right? Yeah.
what writer does like what writer doesn't say it comes from a personal thing? But yeah, it basically just came from like a personal relationship I had. And then I wrote back to like previous relationships I've had, either about like the first crush I had, which was Olivia. And then, just kind of took the time to sit down and be like, what do I want to write about? But yeah, I'd say that.
All right.
Wait, so your first crush's name was Olivia, or that was?
Yes.
So you named a song after your first crush?
Yes, but I don't have that crush anymore. But I thought back and I was like, that's sick. It's gonna be the starter song of the record.
Yeah.
It's apparently worked out because it's like, it starts off as a crush, and there it is.
Does Olivia know about the song, or was that like so long ago?
No, she like I sent her and I was like, hey, like I don't have these feelings for you anymore, but like I used your name. Well, like actually, I went through a list of like girl names that will sound good in.
So she's gonna want royalties. That's what you're saying.
Probably.
Like girl, like names that like just like sound melodically good.
Yeah.
Like it's inspired by Stacy's mom, Mrs. David. It's just names that kind of have that click or that melody. So like I had the melody. I'm like Olivia, and like it's gotta have four syllables there.
Yeah.
Careful when that song blows up. She's gonna be at your door knocking like, I want my royalties.
Give me my money.
Hasn't made any money yet. Yeah, okay, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Has Spotify paid you guys your 0.2 cents yet?
I have like $10 by now. Coffee. Yeah.
Exactly.
So how do you recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should they do it in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Is it a workout album, party album? What do you guys personally recommend?
Full-fledged summer party.
It's a full summer anthem, but
Mhm.
I mean, so my answer is we're printing the record on vinyl. That's my favorite way of listening to a record full front to back, because obviously you have to. You can't skip it. I know like Spotify, you can choose to not skip it, but like we're ordering in the vinyls, and I think that'll be like the best way to listen to it. Obviously, yeah, it is a summer record. You can put it on in the car while you're driving, but to like really, I think like grasp it, I think definitely through a record.
Yeah. What do you think, Margo?
I like listening to it at work.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very like chill, throwback pop punky kind of vibe. It's got some elements of 80s music to it. You can just work away, and it's good background music too.
Hell yeah.
The same thing for the work and back, right? So for me, it's like it's an all-around summer vibe, and the style of it is great. So you'll
Takes your vibe off of work, like
Yeah.
your depressing work vibe,
Exactly.
and it brings you right up when you listen to it.
So
So,
don't
yeah.
feel disappointed at all.
But honestly, like if I'm picturing this in the record, you have a bunch of friends over. It's like a little outdoor party vibe, bonfire kind of deal. Throw on like summer tunes on a nice day. I don't know, just enjoy it, listen to it, bring friends around, they'll like it too. So
Actually, I changed my answer. So it's either
okay.
I'm trying to think of like how I consume like new records and new music like the best, to be like, I like this one and I like this one, don't like that one. Like I said, either like a record or like, just in the car while driving, like fucking loud as it can go, and like see how I react to it, like with my vibes.
I also feel like people that don't normally listen to like pop, punk, pop rock kind of music, like any of the songs on this record, they could turn on and hear the genre for the first time and probably get into it and just get hooked on some of the choruses and the lyrics, because they are more, I'd say some of them are more poppy than rock, and they're just something you just get hooked on. You'd hear on the radio and you'd be like, oh my god, it's stuck in my head. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna change people's perspective on pop punk. We're a pop rock band now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I could definitely see this as a gateway album for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sure. So this one should be super, super quick. Off the top of your heads, I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each. No more, no less.
fun, cheery, energetic. Let's go.
There you go.
Hey, this guy knew. Jesus.
What melodic?
This guy's big words.
Entertaining and enjoyable.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kinda, sorta emo.
I love that one.
Good job. Good job.
Emo, it's got some elements of emo in there. We hashtag emo, hashtag elder emo.
I'm trying to think of like themes kind of go along with it. Like again, it's about relationships. So it'd be like it's like there's love songs, like there's fun songs, and like there's there's sad songs. So it fits like every mood.
Love, fun, sad.
Love, fun, sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, those are my 3 words. Fuck it.
There we go.
Other words, it's fine.
All right.
Love songs, fun songs, and
Sad
Sad songs.
Hell yeah. So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want your listeners to have while going through the album?
Ooh. Well, I mean, like, how else do you feel during the summer, right?
Exactly.
That's my answer.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
like, I want them to obviously like get a good feeling from it, because most of the record is all like happy, positive songs. And like it should, like, I don't know, it reminds me of summer, like with the, you know, the chords used and the melodies and like, you know, the vibes that we intended to put in the songs. Yeah, I'd say that.
I feel like the vibe of the record is like personified by the whole summer sun kind of outdoor vibes, but like really in a sense it's like building and mending relationships kind of. You gotta like dig deeper, and like for someone that's going through maybe a relationship struggle, or they're going through a new relationship, just give it a listen, and you might find some keywords or messages in there that will help you.
Yeah, I'd say it's like with the artwork included, it's like Grease on steroids.
You guys gonna make a musical to it?
I'm down. I'm a big theater kid. I'm down.
Oh yeah.
That
All
was
right.
so sick.
Yeah, we'll put up auditions when the record.
Like Green Day did, American Idiot.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Consider me audition. This is my audition tape. This interview. Do I have the part?
You got it.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
I asked. I was joking around about the audition for the
It's a joke.
metaphorical
Yeah.
music, for the metaphorical musical we have. Do I have the part or not?
Well, musicals, yes. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what is your favorite memory that you made while creating this record?
I mean, like, studio was fun. Like that was obviously like recreating it, but
I don't know. Yeah, obviously the studio is fun. You get to, you know, take a week off. You're there 10 hours.
we're
a
there
day, it
like
feels like
3 weeks tops.
Yeah. Well, okay. See, that's how long ago. But like you're there for 10 hours a day. You're just, you know, creating,
Hanging
you know,
with your
something you've
boys.
been working so hard to make for a while, and you just hang out with your friends, make good music, have a fun time. I don't know. Eat a bunch of good food. You're in Toronto and having fun. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna solidify that as my answer.
Can't add to that.
So we're all agreed on the studio.
All right.
Cool. You mentioned food. What good food did you guys eat?
Oh, have you guys heard of Maker's Pizza?
I have not. I know pizza.
What do we mean?
I forget,
But, like,
what chef it was endorsed by. Or it's a famous chef from. Is he from Toronto?
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah.
But anyways, there's a celebrity
He's got
chef that's
shops in
endorsed the company, and it's really good pizza. I don't know. So we had that. There was a good Bao place in Toronto that we used to eat. Like
I love
I
bao.
think Bean Bao. I think that's a chain in Toronto we ate at. They're phenomenal. I think they took the place out that we went.
Yeah,
to
they're not there anymore. Oh, it's Matty Matheson. Like, it's his pizza store. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I'm not. Sounds like a singer, but that's cool.
He's a famous like tattooed chef. He's got pizza stores, obviously, like in Toronto.
Toured with Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. If you see Maker's Pizza, it's probably one of the best pizzas I've had. And I'm a big pizza guy. I have pizza tattooed on me.
Oh,
So
Nice.
Not joking.
I'm not
He's not
joking.
joking.
Yes.
Nice. I didn't think you were.
I'm not. I'm serious about pizza.
Well,
Love pizza.
It sounds like you guys love food, which is great because the next couple of questions are 100% about food. So picture this: you're on tour at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Michael, take that away.
My first snack of choice would probably be maybe like a piece of fresh fruit that they usually offer in the basket. Usually pretty expired and like
That's
yeah.
a ballsy
I was gonna
move.
say.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's on route gas station type deal.
Oh, man.
Some watery coffee as well
From a gas station.
Yum.
from the gas station. Yeah. Just trying to stay away from like Red Bull and Monster. It's not good for you.
You've got like that
No.
iron stomach. You just eat all of the shit from the gas station, like the worst
I
possible
mean, like,
decision.
when's the next time you're gonna run to the gas station again? Right?
sushi.
Yeah, like, give me
Oh
a-
God, you're hitting everything.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Grab a hot dog.
Yeah,
like,
taquito, hot dog, like
Beef patty, Jamaican patty.
it's been sitting there since 8 a.m. You're there at 6.
it's been rolling for like 30 days.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're making me sick.
You're hungry. I don't know about you.
Oh,
I don't know. Why don't we just go to a grocery store and just stock up on like?
Well, that's not
you
the
know.
question, Michael.
You're changing your question, Michael?
He is,
Yeah, did
he
you
is
not hear
turned
what
it.
they just said?
We're on tour going to a gas station because that's the only thing on the road for 50 miles.
Can we just go
exactly.
to the town and like?
There's
walk
no
into a-
town. It's just road and there's
Exactly.
Michael,
Literally just a gas
Michael,
station.
you went to the
One
gas
light.
station. You're getting so much watery coffee. That's all you're getting.
That's
Okay,
it.
because you're trying to change our question.
And a moldy banana.
Yeah.
That's it.
Um,
I'm gonna say water, just as a singer. I mean, obviously, I like to keep myself hydrated. Sour Patch Kids, because I know it's terrible for me and I need a snack. That's it.
I feel like literally just beef jerky and Gatorade. That's all I'm getting. Straight up. That's it.
Yeah.
Are you teriyaki or black pepper? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought we were moving on. It's okay.
I mean, you say your answer, then I'll answer
So
after.
corn dog and Twizzlers. That's
Nice.
mine.
Ooh,
Then I would choose teriyaki for sure, not black pepper.
based. That's
Fair
good. I love
I think
that.
I'd restock on bread and peanut butter and jelly too. I'm already like trying to mentally prepare myself for our upcoming
Yeah.
tour. I'm so broke and I don't have money, and I'm gonna live off peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the entire tour.
Love
That's
that.
so fun.
No
We did
shame
it-
in that.
Yeah, we did it last time before COVID. I could do it again. I just actually started eating good too, so now I have to train my body to
You
eat,
think
like-
that's not good? That sounds phenomenal.
No, but
Are you
like
kidding me?
I just started like not snacking and like actually being fit, and now I'm gonna go on tour and I'm gonna have to like retrain my body to eat
Yeah, this
terrible.
guy's jacked now from peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, the peanut butter and jelly route, that's a smart idea because, like, with this inflation shit anyway, like, that might be all you can afford. Like,
Really,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just meant like we're probably gonna be eating a lot of McDonald's breakfasts and that. So I gotta retrain my body just to eat like shit.
We might have to play guitar on the side of the road for change for food.
food and gas.
Yeah. Can't get to the next venue, please feed us.
Yeah, that guarantee from last night didn't pay
We're
for
gonna have
gas.
to get a car.
Yeah, siphon it.
Looking forward to our tour. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
awesome. So, on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be?
Oh, pizza. Straight up.
Yeah. What kind of pizza though?
My answer. That's my answer.
Oh, okay.
I don't have an answer, so Mike.
I mean, like, I like to make my pizza, so I'm just gonna add my go-to condiments.
Mhm, mhm,
So you got the dough, the flour. I put the pizza
Really?
sauce on.
mhm.
I add Tabasco to my sauce.
Oh,
Add cheese, and I add Italian seasoning over my cheese.
yeah.
Pepperonis, mushrooms,
Ooh.
and green pepper. That's my go-to pizza, and that's Oakrest.
I think we're a garbage plate. We're an amalgamation of different cultures from different. Yeah. So we got your pizza. We got you got your
Greek cuisine.
I'm Chinese, so like
Jacob's
you're
Italian.
You're Italian too. So yeah, just like a combination of good, flavorful food.
That sounds good.
Though. You had like really good like
Yeah,
ethnic
good
ethnic
answer.
food,
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I think garbage plate is an actual term for like a plate of like French fries, and then like
Remind me of garbage.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, why would you say?
Yeah.
If you were a food, you'd be garbage plate because we all
Yeah.
eat like shit when we're on tour, so it's fun.
Oscar Grunt over here.
Yeah.
What do you guys?
I don't know. I would get like pizza, I guess. I
Nice.
don't
Pizza,
like. I
yeah,
could put it.
agree with pizza. I was just
All right, cool. So we got 3
okay.
pizzas.
That
and
makes
garbage
sense if
plate.
y'all were still pop punk. I don't know.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
Go dumpster diving for pizza.
That's the convenience store. The
That's the
water
convenience
coffee.
store.
So.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we're just a pretty basic pop rock band because our answer was pizza.
pizza. Love it.
So for the last couple questions.
Oh.
Did I cut someone off? I heard talking.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, all right. So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift completely away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh god.
I'd do something obnoxious. Like I would want to like prolong that, so I'd get like something stupid, like 5 tubs of ice cream, like 3 pounds of strawberries, like a lot, like steak, lobster,
Jesus.
Mhm.
smoothies. I don't know. Just eat a bunch. You prolong the time you
That's a
have.
meal?
Is that last?
No, it's
last
just because you
meals?
don't want to.
No.
You said last
So
meal.
you're
Exactly.
Yeah, no, but if you know what you're doing, you're trying to buy yourself time, so you just eat a bunch of food.
Yeah, you're going out on your own terms, man.
Okay, then do something really messed up, like just like eat a bunch of gross stuff, so you just like implode. I guess I don't know. You said,
Ew. Ew.
We're good with the first answer.
well, you were like you're gonna die, so whatever. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, it's your last meal. I don't know.
let me just go eat that trash plate you were talking about.
Garbage plate.
Garbage plate. Yeah.
Garbage.
Trash plate's completely different.
All right, Michael, what's your death row meal?
I do a whole rotisserie lamb and a bottle of ouzo.
That's telling me to bring to practice too. So
Yeah.
I can't like deny that. I can see that.
Where's my lamb? My whole roast lamb.
It's coming.
Roast
So.
lamb.
Anyways.
That's
Um,
not so good.
I'm gonna choose a pizza and a pack of White Claw.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's the
sorry.
most pop punk answer ever.
No.
I gotta keep my sponsors happy, dude.
No, I mean it was close, but like just a big plate of fettuccine alfredo for me.
Ooh.
Pasta guy. I love pasta. So if I had one meal, that would be it.
All
All
right.
right.
And the drink to go with the pasta?
Also red wine.
Red wine?
Fancy.
Perfect one. Fancy. All right.
Yeah, pretentious.
So, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Oh God.
Fictional. We're doing really good here, guys. Somebody go first. I can't think of it.
We got Star Wars. We got Lord of the Rings.
This guy knows.
Potter.
It sounds like you die in all
Harry
of them.
Potter sounds like a vibe. Honestly,
Star Wars. Star Wars.
I'm gonna choose Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars? Okay.
Harry Potter.
Damn it.
I-
Alright.
I do One Punch Man.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah. I love
Yeah.
that show.
Able to knock out anyone in like one punch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna go with Greece. Sounds fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right.
Greece?
Like
Like not Greece, the country.
Not the country.
Oh.
No!
No,
I'm
the
pretty sure-
movie with John
the movie.
Travolta. I would be
Travolta.
John Travolta.
I know they had like a
Oh,
flying.
you'd be Greece.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I know they had a flying car in the end, but like Harry Potter, you can fly in brooms and shit.
Yeah, but you die. Voldemort comes back. Sorry to spoil the ending.
Bro, I didn't finish the
Whoa.
books. What the fuck?
Oh, you sure it's the long version of I know. I'm sorry.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person that we've spoken to have said that is the most important question.
All right.
What's your favorite color?
Ooh. Orange.
Red.
Ooh, blue.
Pink.
Nice.
Ooh.
Or like salmon, like coral salmon.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
a vibe.
Depending on
That's good.
Oh yeah. So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
We are starting our tour off in Toronto at Sneaky D's on July 22nd. If you live in Toronto or in the area, you should come to that because that one's going to be like, the cap off of the tour. So it's going to be the biggest show of the whole tour. Summer Sun comes out July 8th. And, keep streaming Olivia and Shed My Skin until then.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oakrest is coming for you, baby. We're taking over the world.
Watch out.
Oakrest to the moon.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Oakrest, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.